looking at it really, I said, why are we only doing SWOT analysis for businesses while you can do a personal SWOT analysis? You can, SWOT analysis is your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. So you can look at them like personally. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Thoughts with Helen Eugene. For those that are here for the first time, thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe, press the red button, subscribe, join this community, and hit the notification button so that when there is new videos you'll be notified and you join me in the conversations that I normally have in this channel. If you are coming back, you're already a subscriber, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. We are growing, guys, and I appreciate, the support and the love. And I hope these videos are really building somebody out there, because that's the essence. In this channel, I talk about self-love. I talk about self-improvement. I talk about self-management, because I believe that you cannot give what you do not have. But what you have, you can harness it, you can nurture it, you can groom it and grow it and bless the world out there. That is why I am doing this channel, guys, so that, the talents and the giftings that we have don't stay dormant, but we use them to bless the world out there. That's how we make impact. That's how we leave a legacy for ourselves, So let's get to it. This week, guys, I'm talking about SWOT analysis for yourself. I know, guys, SWOT analysis, we were all taught SWOT analysis at school, in business management, we're taught SWOT analysis, and it's only focused on business. But as I was looking at it really, I said, why are we only doing SWOT analysis for businesses while you can do a personal SWOT analysis? You can, SWOT analysis is your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. So you can look at them like personally. Your strength obviously will be things that come naturally to you, your gifts, your talents, your natural, inclination, things that you enjoy doing, things that you always get compliment about. It doesn't really need to be deep things, hidden things. There are things that most of us, when we talk about our strength, we want to go deeper, we want to look deeper, but at the same time, there are things that are so obvious to us and we are ignoring them, thinking that they are small. Things like, if maybe you're good at keeping to time, that is your strength. Things like maybe you're good at waking up early in the morning, it's a strength. Things like you're good at singing, you're good at writing, you're good at cooking, you are, things like that. Sometimes we overlook them. We want to, when we talk about strength, we want to bring out, the big guns. And sometimes that's why some people, you ask them, what's your gift? They say, I don't have a gift. Things like you can stick to a budget. It's a gift. I mean, it's a talent, it's a skill, that you can use in life. So I feel like most of us, we need a SWOT analysis. You need to sit down and, really write down the things that, you can do, things that come to you naturally, things that are a gift, are a talent, things that you were born with, or things that you have acquired, in the years that you have existed here on earth. Your experiences, they are your strengths. The fact that you are a patient person, the fact that you can talk. I know my strength is that I can talk, and I can really stand up in any group of people, and I'm able to adapt easily to environments, to situations. I'm able to adapt easily. I'm somebody that can, get into an environment, study the environment, and easily I'm flexible, and that is my strength. So I put that as a strength, and I know how to use that strength. I know how to take advantage of that strength, wherever I need to. Okay. And then your weaknesses, guys. I know when we talk about weaknesses, we mostly don't want to think as to ourselves as people that have weaknesses. We don't want to even talk about it, but it's good to know your weaknesses. It's good to know your limitations. It doesn't mean that you can't overcome them, It just means that when you know your weaknesses, you know your areas of improvement, you know your areas that maybe if you are taking a training course, a short course, those maybe are the courses that you can look into. Those maybe are the the mentoring sessions that you can attend. Those maybe are the online sessions you can attend, the Zoom meetings you can attend, because you already know that this, I'm a bit weak in this area. If you are somebody that maybe you are impatient, if you are somebody that maybe you are not really organized, if you are somebody that cannot keep to appointments, diary, time management, things like that, you need to know them, because our weaknesses most of the times are the things that are holding us back, are the things that are limiting us from going to the next level. If maybe you are not a good reader, you are not somebody that likes reading, somebody that likes keeping up, it's something that maybe that you can look at improving at it, because when you improve it, you, in essence, you improve other areas in your life. So weaknesses, really, they are not saying that you are incapable, they are not saying that you are less than what you are as a person. No, it just simply means that there are areas of improvement, areas where you can grow, areas where you can develop. And opportunities, always opportunities. So when you know your strengths, when you know your weaknesses, you are able to now say, okay, with the strengths that I have, with the gifts that I have and the talents that I have, what are the opportunities that are out there for me? What can I do? Outside, maybe even if you have a 9 to 5, like I have a 9 to 5 corporate job. I work for NHLS and I work in finance, but it doesn't still stop me from saying, because I like talking, because I know I can talk and I know I can communicate with an audience. So I looked at myself and say, okay, that's a strength. What are the opportunities out there that I can take advantage of? I knew that I can be a motivational talker, and I know that I'm a preacher as well. And I know, so I found an opportunity, I found a pulpit, hence I'm doing this YouTube channel, because I know that talking is just not a problem for me. So when you know your strength, when you know your weaknesses, you know where you're supposed to work at, then now you can say, okay, these are the things that I can venture into. I was talking to a friend of mine. She was telling me that, for her, okay, I'm the one that was telling her. I was like, your fashion sense is really so inspiring, and you can like take even cheap pieces and put them together and still look so elegant. And I was telling her that that's an opportunity, because some people, they have money but they don't have a sense of style. So you can really be like a runner, a shopper, a buyer, things like that. You can really create a page on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook, and advertise yourself, and that's a strength. So normally it's something that you can use for yourself alone. Oh, I have a sense of style, and you look nice, and people compliment you. You always look nice. You always look chic, and things like that. Remember that whenever you have a gift and you are using for yourself, it's good, but it won't pay you. Your gift and your talents pay you only when you now, present them to other people and they are useful to other people. That's when money comes in, because when you are useful to somebody else, they will pay you. When you give somebody else value, they will pay you for that value. So let's be mindful of that. When people always compliment you, oh, you are a good writer, oh, you did my write-up so nice, this, da, that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity for you to venture it out there. There are some people maybe that they have stories that, they don't really know how to expand the story, they don't really know how to present it. You can become a writer, you can do like things like that. There are people that have lyrics out there, that can't really sing. You can do that for them, bring alive their lyrics, bring alive their write-ups. Opportunities are boundless, guys. They are limitless as long as you sit down and think. And the other thing is, let's not be a generation that doesn't think. Our minds are unlimited, guys. That is why I always brainstorm, especially when it comes to creating these YouTube videos every week. I would sit down, I've got countless of topics. Because during the week I would be really thinking, if I see something, I'm like, oh, that would be a good topic. I also research, when I'm watching other YouTube channels, I'll be like, oh, that's interesting, that's interesting. And maybe if I have a different point of view, that would be a topic for me. And I brainstorm by myself and I develop and I know, okay, this one has more maybe points and stuff like that. That's how I come up with my topics. So guys, let's be a thinking generation, a generation that really introspects. And now we go to our threats in the SWOT analysis. Our threats are also those things that can limit us, like the economical environment, competitors, people that do the same thing that you do. Those are kind of like threats, but those are things that cannot stop you. It's just that you need to now make sure that your gifts and your talents are also adaptable to that environment. Imagine you can't be a dinosaur like trying to go door to door these days selling. It's like using a dinosaur method, because nobody, like in this day and age, people don't even trust anybody they don't know, because of the world has turned upside down, and nobody will be like willing to be opening doors to a stranger, presenting another. No, everything is now online. So your threats are, let's say, if you've been doing something and right now it looks like it's no longer bringing in the output that you used to get, then it's time to move on. It's time to create, it's time to play around. It's time to be flexible. And competitors, other people that are doing what you are doing, what is it that they are missing? Is there any gap and things like that? So when you are thinking about these kind of things, you are essentially trying to find an urge, trying to find what can you do that will make you stand out. So SWOT analysis is just, in short terms, is just a thinking process. Thinking process for somebody that wants to grow. It's a thinking process for somebody. It's thinking pointers for somebody that just want to improve, for somebody that just want to go to the next level. You sit down, even if you're applying for a job, you sit down, you think, okay, what are my strengths? This is a position. Okay, let's say this is an admin position. What are my strengths? And then you sit down and you write the cover letter, highlighting your strengths, highlighting why this position is perfect for you, because you are an organized person, because you're somebody that likes organizing people's diaries or things like that. And then you also take advantage to think about your weaknesses. What is it, in a 2 days, 3 days time, can you have a course that will make you overcome 1, 2, 3? If maybe you are not that great with Excel, you can take an Excel course. It's actually a process that was made for us to think. So businesses do this every time, guys, in not just in a business proposal, but on day, monthly, on yearly goals, still have to review them. So I feel like even us personally, we should sit down, review ourselves, on a monthly basis, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. You can sit down and really say, okay, what are my strengths? What are the things that I've gained? What are the weaknesses that I used to have that I've overcome? What are the new challenges that I've spotted out in trying to grow? And you go like that, guys. I feel like this really has to be done. Every person, you need to think. If you want to grow, you can't avoid thinking. A thinking nation is a growing nation, it's an innovative nation, new things, new ideas, and new businesses. Growth comes like that, guys. Thank you for joining me in this topic. I hope you are blessed, guys. Let's interact on the comment sessions. I appreciate those that send me personal WhatsApps, those that send me personal messages on Instagram and things like that. But if you have any valuable input on this topic, please comment on the session so that everybody can also take away from your view. And if you have any future topics that you want me to talk about, don't shy away from commenting in the session, and we'll see what we can do, guys. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Have a great week. And